Yo.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
God, that's
needed
awesome.
I needed that after the shit show that was Packers football Sunday.
Yes.
But
Yes.
your Bears did well.
They did.
They did well.
You know, we've been in a ditch for years and years and years.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Yeah.
turning things around and improving, and it's all good.
Now I hear they're gonna hire Shamar Moore and everything will be great.
I don't know who that is.
The Michigan coach that's in trouble.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He'll have his own set of cheerleaders. Yep, yep. What a sad story that is.
That is a very sad story. Yes, and it's getting worse as more and more comes out.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, that's.
Remember, don't shit where you eat. Don't do it. Don't
Well,
do it.
I, I don't know. I don't know how you would do this, but part of me feels like this is just really poor vetting on the school's part.
I don't know. I don't know. This behavior doesn't just start.
No, it doesn't, and it's people are now coming sort of out of the woodwork to
Yep,
uh,
yep, yep,
admit things like apparently he was texting an OnlyFans model during halftime of the
yep,
Ohio State game.
yep. I had a boss um, at my very first job when I moved to California that was a sexual harassment claim waiting to happen. He just was. Back
Okay.
then, it didn't happen. You know what I mean? There wasn't the freedom, women, whatever, speak out, whatever it's called. And I put up with a lot of shit from him. And then when I left and went to the other company and worked, he applied for a job. And my manager pulled me into his office and said, "This person has applied for a job. What do you think of him?" And I told him the truth. I said, "The women of this company do not deserve this man. He is bad news from the get go." And they didn't hire him.
Right.
Yep,
Good.
yep, yep, yep. Just every single woman that walked past his office, he had comments. You went into his office, he had comments. It was disgusting.
Well, that was in the flapper days. That was
Yes,
common.
that's true.
That was
That's
common.
true.
That
That's
was
true.
common.
That's true. Thanks for reminding me. How old I how
That's
old I
before you
am.
could. That was before you had the right to vote.
That's true. That's true. Thanks for ruining a great story, Phil. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. NCR, I understand you have some actual news for us.
Yes, the frauder known as Flex Your Freedom decided to go live this evening. He decided to go to the city council meeting where the current mayor was leaving office and people were paying their, congratulations on a well earned career. He decided to take the podium for his time and began to insult the city council.
Of course, as one does. As one
As,
does.
as one would. Well, his time was suspended and he was trespassed from the building.
Oh, no.
And of course, on the way off the property, he went through his typical tirade, criticizing the officers for being tyrants, questioning their sexuality, questioning their height.
Yes. All relative questions. Yes.
He was taken to the sidewalk where they told him to please move along and not block the sidewalk. He refused to do so, became argumentative with the officers there, and was charged with disorderly conduct and arrested on his own live stream.
Lovely, lovely, and I'm sure his fans eat it up.
Of course.
Those tyrant thug pigs.
One of the officers, he was insulting. He's like, what are you like, what are you, 5 something? He's like, you're 5'5". And the officer's like, I'm actually 5'6.5". And it just stuns him. He's like, oh, there you go. Just,
oh my god.
Just like if you were asking somebody, asked you what the time is, that's how cold and just calculated and delivered it was. Just 5'6.5". I don't know how to answer that.
Now, did you cover the I don't know, he's like Tyrant Slayer or something like that got pepper spray, allegedly got pepper. Tyrant Chronicles, yes. Who allegedly got pepper sprayed, but didn't show any proof of it.
No, I haven't covered him. I know Unclean Hands has. I've watched his stuff. He is so boring. He is one of the most boring frauditors out there. And that's saying something.
Well, did you see, did you see Unclean Hands' latest video?
Yes, where he was complaining that he didn't get the court date for the citation.
Well, he claims the woman wasn't cited, right? The officer has the citation in his hand, hands it to the woman, comes over and walks to him, nothing in his hand. And then starts bitching because they didn't cite the woman. And the police officer said, we did cite her. She has a court date. It's not what you wanted, but, it is what it is. And he would not let this go. He was just sure they weren't cited at all, even though multiple people said they handed her the citation.
Well, because she wasn't put in cuffs and thrown in the back of a car.
Right, for a misdemeanor. Because she didn't, fight and give him guff and, probably handed him a license and told her name and all the relevant stuff that one does when you're, trying to not cause a problem.
But that's the problem with frauditors. If they don't get their way, the cops aren't doing their jobs.
Right. Well, and they all know the law, right? They all know the law better than everyone, and you didn't cite them correctly. Just like your chuckleheads who are on private property and with the semis, bitching about the too close to the stop sign.
They're special.
And they're just sure they're right. They're just sure they're right. And even though they come out and they go, yep, we checked it out, their property line runs to the curb. No, that's not it.
And that is an issue with all frauditors, is they are right, we are wrong, no matter what we... they're the kind of people that you can never make happy. You can give them a brand new sports car and they'd bitch about the color. Like right now, Phil, if I gave you a brand new 2026 Camaro.
Yep.
It's paid off. You don't got to fucking pay a dime on it. I give you that car. Are you going to bitch about it?
No. Even if you gave me the base model with the V6, you know what I'm doing? I'm modding it. Like I got a free car. I can spend my money on performance enhancing things for the car. Sweet.
If I go and say, Gia, here is a brand new 2026 golf cart. It's paid off. It's got the premium package and cloth leather seats for you and Zoe. Are you gonna bitch?
I'm gonna donate it. I'm gonna donate it. I'm gonna donate it to Phil and his Roddy and his beautiful bride so they can get out of the house once in a while. So they
I
can go to Bucky's or wherever the fuck he eats and get a takeout.
yeah, we have a place called Quick Star that has phenomenal fried chicken.
There you go. You can go to Quick Start, get your chicken. Your plate will say
Yep.
POPEPHL.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. That's what I do with it, NCR.
But if you give a frauder a brand new car that's paid off, they would bitch about the color. Well, why's it gotta be a red one? Why couldn't it be a black one?
Why didn't you get me the V8? Why did you get me the V8? Why isn't it an electric?
Exactly. It's like no matter what you do, you can't make them happy.
Oh, I agree. I agree. Even when the police officers agree with them, they still have to bitch about what a tyrant they were after they leave. Cops come out, handle the thing, tell people they could film, all that stuff. Come over, yeah, we told them we could film, all that. And then they walk away, and then they get bitch about what the cop didn't do.
Yep. Yep.
Speaking about people
Yeah.
bitching about things, did you see what happened with LIA this past Sunday?
I did not. Oops, hold on. Thank you, Dave, for the $10 super chat. What's the difference between a frauder and a 5-year-old having a tantrum? Not sure there is a difference.
Height?
Well, not much. Not much.
That does bring up a good point that I forgot to do. I was trying to work out the scroll, but I couldn't get it to work in time. We do have a goal for $50 during this show, which is now $40 thanks to the generous contribution of Dave. So thank you, Dave.
Zoe is electric. Uh-huh.
Yes, Zoe is electric.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Are you electric? Hi.
Hey, Caruso.
Caruso!
Miss you, Christine.
So,
Hi, sweet love.
LIA decided to go to a state prison in Massachusetts.
Okay.
He was homesick.
Yeah, looking for new home, yeah.
And he's getting trespassed.
Mm-hmm.
And says in the video at one point that he's been arrested for I think it says 12 times, but yet has never been convicted of his auditing. But yet he's had to pay fines.
Get it.
In Danbury, Connecticut.
Yeah.
What did that mean? He was
even
convicted?
tried to appeal it. He even tried to appeal it.
Yeah, so he was convicted.
Yeah, he went to trial. They did a whole trial. He hired a lawyer and spent a whole bunch of money and ended up getting convicted. It was a $90 ticket, and he even appealed it and lost. And then he's also paid fines like with, pennies.
Yeah.
And change. Yeah.
Well, that's nice of you, Sue Bear, to be with the people, the Australians, and with what's going on now in Bondi Beach.
Yep.
You dedicated the podcast to him.
That man was incredible. That took that AR away from him.
It wasn't an AR. It was a shotgun.
Or whatever it was. Whatever they took away from him. Yep.
That man delivered an action movie speech to his cousin before he did that.
Yeah, I got enough to worry about. I don't look for bad news. Sorry.
Like when that was going down, he looked at his cousin and he told his cousin, if I die because of this, tell my family I love them, but I have to do what's right. I know I'm not doing it justice, but he gives us what can only be described as an 80s action movie speech and then just goes out there and handles business.
Yeah, that guy deserves a medal.
Do they have like that in Australia, like they have in the
Yes.
U.S.,
Yes.
like a
Yes.
Congressional Medal of Honor? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
They have like their highest medal of honor for soldiers is the Victoria Cross, and they have something similar for that
for
for
civilians? Yeah, they
Yep.
should do that.
The dude is a fruit stand owner,
Yeah.
and at some point he was injured in there and took some shots to the arm, and somebody started to GoFundMe for him, and it's almost like some American business owner donated $100,000 to it.
Wow.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I wish him a speedy recovery, and hope he doesn't have lasting effects injury wise. He's going to have lasting effects, obviously mentally. But yeah.
It's the Medal of Order of Australia.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, Anthony.
Thanks, you criminal.
But yeah, last night we did a moment of silence for them, and then we dedicated the entire show to the people who were injured or had lost their lives.
Hi, Tina.
Tragedy. Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Like, honestly, that dude, solid bro.
Now, I was thinking about this because I was listening to somebody else, and they were talking about gun violence in countries, and this will like double the number of deaths in Australia from like the previous year, or maybe it was like 2023, something like that. So it's the single incident, right? It's under as I understand it, it's under 100 people. And you contrast
I think
that.
it's 16 dead and 42 wounded, something like that. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. But this will like double the number of gun deaths, right? And you think about contrast that with the United States. Las Vegas was the worst mass death in decades. Didn't make a dent, particularly in our death toll for gun violence.
Yep.
Like I just, this is a complete tragedy, and it's a complete tragedy in Australia, and people reflect that, and we are just like, oh, there's another gun shooting, another school shooting. Like I just, I don't know. That's a topic we should probably go away from. I do have. Okay.
There is something. If this country starts taking away, they can't take away our guns. They can't do that. But they start taking away my alligators and my right to throw them at people, I'm gonna start a war.
Right.
Nah, you can take my alligator from my cold, slimy reptilian hands.
Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, it is the biggest mass shooting incident for Australia since 1996, and only the fourth to meet the FBI definition since 1996, which I think is 4 or more. It's a mass.
Yeah, so, I think it's the same definition as a serial killer, 3 or more.
I think it's 4 or more, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I when Chris Kyle was killed, the shooter shot Kyle, his buddy, and then himself, right? So that's 3. And I was in a debate with somebody who was talking about if you have a gun, it makes you more safe. And I'm like, okay, well, it didn't really, help. Arguably, the best shooter in the United States, having a gun didn't really save him from being murdered in a What would be a mass shooting if they had one more person? I was told that was an unfair comparison. Oh, okay. Yes, Brown University, again, another tragedy and even worse. Several students had been victims of previous mass shootings at their high schools and now have to deal with this in college. Yeah, I don't really know about that. Okay. Yeah, there was a girl that had survived Parkland. There's actually a couple others that had survived other ones as well. Well, anyway, I have a better thing to go to. We have a guy who thinks he can plead the fifth in traffic court. Let's see how well this works.
The matter of the, okay, let's see.
Old Squishy Gardner.
And so we're recalling the matter of the City of Riverview versus Levon Cotton, 251276. All right, good morning again. Your name for the record, please.
Levon Cotton.
Okay, all right. And sir, so you had an opportunity to speak to the prosecuting attorney again, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and so there's been an amended resolution, correct?
Well, I believe so.
Okay, what is your belief?
That he gave me a plea deal that will not affect me getting my license come May.
Anthony, I think Gia probably has a deal for you for how to deal with your 40-year-old niece.
Get a butler. That's my answer.
Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm fighting for, to be honest.
I understand that. So one way to ensure that, sir, is to stop driving, right? If you want to get your license back in May, stop driving. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And sir, you stated the plea on the record. Partially, it's the recommendation, the plea that the prosecutor's offered is for you to plead guilty to allowing a licensed driver to drive and responsible for double parking, and the original charge of driving with license suspended would be dismissed. Is that your understanding, sir?
Yes.
All right. And as to the allowing a licensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And as to the double parking, how do you plead? Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
And you've gone over your advice of rights, correct?
Yes. You mind if I ask you a question though?
Okay.
Because last time I thought I was coming with that good plea deal, and then you informed me that it wasn't as good as I thought. If these two tickets will hold me up, because he said he wouldn't the last time he said that too, and it seemed like maybe you know a little bit more about which can hold me up and which can't.
Well, sir, I can't give you legal advice.
I mean, can you tell me if them?
I can tell you that allowing a licensed driver does not abstract on your record, so long as you are making the payments that you have to make and it doesn't end up going into warrant status.
Great.
Okay. Double parking does not abstract on your driving record.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, just so you're aware, information is out there to anybody that wants it as far as which charges abstract onto your record, just so you know. Okay, so you have gone over your advice of rights, correct? And you've signed that document.
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding that document?
No, man.
Did you review that document before you signed it?
Yes.
And you also understand, sir, by entering into a plea, you'll be waiving some of those rights. I'm sorry?
Yes,
You understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea, whether in this court, any other court, or administrative agency.
yes,
Knowing all of that, do you want to continue with your plea?
yes.
Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No,
Any immigration issues?
no,
All right, sir. On August 16th of 2025, were you in the city of Riverview?
yes,
And at that time, you had police contact, correct?
yes,
And is that because you allowed an individual that was not licensed to drive an automobile?
yes,
And the court does find the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the amended charge and the double parking. Okay, are you looking for immediate sentencing, sir?
oh, yeah,
Yes? Is that yes?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so what do you want the court to know?
Oh, that I'm poor. And I'm trying to get my life together.
Let me ask this question. How did you get here today? Do not lie to me.
We did this last time.
I know, that's why I'm saying don't lie to me.
I'm a plead the fifth. I don't know what else not. I don't know what else to do. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be my own lawyer. That's something I was saying. But you would not go. I remember last time you saying, "Did you park in the?"
I plead the fifth on everything.
So in other words, I drove.
I played the fifth. I
I
do.
plead the fifth on, okay. They have court cameras, by the way, they can find
Yeah,
out.
they do.
garage.
Plead the fifth,
in the
Jack
parking lot.
Daniels.
I did not. I'm gonna make sure I go to my job. I'm sorry I'll be driving. Last time I told it's kind of hard for me to survive my life without driving for real.
Okay, sir, I 100% get that, right? We don't live in an area where, or a region or otherwise, where there is a strong public transportation system. Okay,
Especially
How-
if you work in Plymouth.
well, I understand that, sir. I 100% understand that. However, driving is a privilege. There's not a legal right to drive. It's a privilege. And you don't currently have that privilege because you continue to drive. You continue to drive. So you really need to start working on your contacts, your people that you know for rides. You know nobody. You know zero people.
I know people.
Right.
I know a lady
I know
who has a
people that's gonna come
corgi
and
who
get to
won't
work
let the
every day?
corgi drive
No.
my sleigh.
Have you
I know
asked those
peoples.
people?
Yeah.
I know a lady with an Audi.
Yeah, I'll take them. Just call me. I'll drive you.
I mean, I got people that at my job that will help me. I give you that. People that at my job, if I meet them at certain places, they do. And I really don't drive. I don't even own a car. I drive when I need to do something like maybe this. The court or doctor. But I pretty much from day to day don't drive. I get back and forth to work by bus and rides from my people
I
that I
pretty
work
much
with.
don't drive.
So it's not
There's a bus route here. Did you look into that? No. Did you look into Uber, Lyft?
yeah, I got that on my phone.
Yeah. So why didn't you utilize either of those?
I was trying to I had 2 court dates, one in Detroit, one here. I tried to condense all that and still make it to work on time. Because I know y'all about to give me like some prices.
Yes.
And I owe Romulus. And then soon I'm gonna owe Detroit.
Okay.
Just trying to make as much money as I can, drive as least as I can, and not lie. You know what I mean?
Try
No,
not to lie.
that's admirable, sir.
I wish I could just get like I'm wishing. I'm not even gonna wish on record. That's a waste of time. But
Well, sir, let me just say this, right? The court will work with anybody that needs to work with. Okay, if you need a payment plan, we'll do a payment plan. However, you got yourself a really good deal so that you can get your license back in May. If you continue to drive, you are not getting your license back in May. So what you're doing every time you make the choice to drive a vehicle, I don't even know who's giving you the vehicles to drive, because that's not smart on their end, because they're going to lose their car. Their car could get impounded. Right?
Sure.
So either you do have a car that you're not being honest about and you're driving a car that you own, or people don't realize you don't have a valid license and are letting you to
They
drive.
know, they know, and I explained it in a manner where they know they helping me, and they know if I do get it impounded, I got the money to get it unimpounded.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Not that that makes sense, but
It
you know what I
doesn't.
mean?
Well, right, but they're risking themselves, because let's just say this, sir. Okay. If you end up getting in an accident and you're at fault, do you know insurance isn't covering that? And they're coming after the owner of the vehicle? Right?
Yep.
So that's a big risk for the owner of the vehicle.
Yep. Do not
So,
give dummies
who's the
your
owner
car
of this
keys.
vehicle that you're going to contact? So
Even if they're really nice,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I mean, you know, they talk a good game.
Nope. Nope. Not
they can
getting
come
my
pick up
car.
their own car.
Not getting my car
You know,
keys.
It's not
Chick
like
named
there's,
Jasmine.
A chick named Jasmine. Okay.
Go ahead, Enter.
it's not like there's a device that he could sit upon and use the perpetual motion of his legs to get him around on it. That's been around for centuries.
You mean a bicycle?
That's what you call it? I call it one of those wheelie things.
Yeah, right.
Not a wheelie thing. Can't drive a wheelie thing.
Well, he could put
Sure.
pegs on it and he could pick his dates up.
Yep.
Well,
Ram jumps.
if Jasmine's letting you use her car, hopefully she's above chick status, and there might be she's a friend of yours. I don't know. But in any event, sir, contact Jasmine and have her bring somebody else with her.
All right.
Well, she's gonna have to Uber here to get her car and drive you somewhere, which is you should have just Ubered.
Tough life I'm living today.
Right. And is that because you didn't pay tickets at some point and then you got suspended?
No, I just kept. I'm always good with like going to court advantage. When I had my license, I had insurance, and I had everything. I had this great sense of pride where police couldn't talk to me and touch me, and I was an asshole.
Okay, well, I appreciate your honesty, but we're still on the record.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
So when you get pulled over and you get that kind of disposition, they write whatever ticket they can. It's not like, oh, he an okay guy. Let's not do everything. So, I mean, my attitude made them write a bunch of tickets. It pile up. After it pile up so long, they don't care that you keep paying them tickets. You get too many points.
Correct.
And they write me stuff like, one time, my tire spit that much. They wrote me a reckless driver ticket, like,
What?
you know.
No, I
but
don't have a moped. I drive an
Okay.
Audi.
So Wyandotte is actually not that far from Woodward, and Woodward has the Dream Cruise, and lots of issues with that. And so this guy's like, I'm spinning my tires, and they give me a ticket for that. Well, that's totally within your control. You did it. Like, and you're bitching that they wrote you the ticket. Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Now how I've learned that you gotta just be like not so against the police. It's not one of them battles you probably go win.
Here's what I'm going to do for you, sir. Okay. How much do you owe in Romulus?
690.
How much do you owe in Detroit?
Zero yet, but I'm like
Well, you're going to owe some money.
I'm actually in court on Zoom.
Now wait a minute. Didn't he just say that if he was driving his friend's car, it got impounded, he had money to get it out of impound?
Yes.
Yes.
But he doesn't have money to pay his fines.
No. That's different money.
Right.
That's different money. Yep.
Right.
It's not the
Right.
same money. Yep.
Got it.
Yep. And no, Anthony, I don't drive
okay.
an Alfa Romeo.
No, she drives an Audi.
I drive an Audi.
Audi.
I'm poor. I'm poor. I drive an Audi.
Yeah.
You
you're
really
poor.
should get yourself a jet.
A what?
A jet.
Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Here's what I'm going to do, sir. I'm going to give you a gift. You may not look at it as a gift, but I'm going to give you a gift. Okay?
I think
Hey,
You seem
PT.
very apprehensive.
I'm nervous.
Okay.
Judge said they're gonna give me a gift.
I'm going to order 60 days jail.
What?
Relax. Relax. I'm going to suspend that jail. Okay? We're going to do a jail review in 60 days where you're not going to drive here. We're going to see what other matters you've cleared up, and then we'll go from there.
I appreciate it.
If you continue to do that, right, don't drive, which means you'll be bringing in your Uber receipts for how you're getting to and from work. And if you're making your other payments on your other matters, then I will waive your fines and costs in this manner. That's dependent upon you not driving.
I got you. My word, no drive.
So if you want to stay out of jail and you want to not have to pay extra fines and costs here, and you want to get your license back in May, stop driving.
I appreciate it.
So you better make sure you're keeping proof of all those Uber and Lyft receipts. Got it?
I got you.
And also your court receipts from your other matters that you've paid. And then we'll do a jail review. January 13th.
Perfect.
Good way to start off the new year. I'm sorry, not the 13th, the 12th. Good way to start off the new year, not driving to court.
I got you.
Got it?
Bad company.
What time works better for you?
The early.
What'd I miss?
An Italian driving a
Italian
German car
driving
that
a
is
German
made
car.
in Mexico with a fake Welsh dog in the back window. Nice. You sum me up beautifully, bad company. That's exactly what I am. Although I am Sicilian, I am not Italian, like
Same
that
thing.
Bulgarian Anthony thing.
Same thing.
Still trying to raise some Joe? Here's $10 for yeast or whatever. Thanks, Dave. Although with Gia's latest infection, I think we have the yeast covered.
Bigger the better.
Perfect. 8:30?
I'm not touching that one.
Do not drive out of the city of Wyandotte, because something tells me you parked your car somewhere and you walked here from where you parked it. Do not drive out of the city of Wyandotte. Better call Jasmine, have her get an Uber down here, pay for her Uber down here, which is probably what you should do. And then the two of you can ride out of the city together with her driving the car. Got it?
Got you.
You do not want to risk driving. Got it?
Got you.
See, I'm onto you.
I appreciate. Can I ask you? Well, is this still on the record?
Well, we can go off the record. Okay.
Can we go on off the record?
Okay.
Do you think I
Let's
would
go
have
ask
got the
her
same type of deal if I would have had somebody else like representing?
You could have.
Believe.
Well, I can tell you that the two attorneys sitting there get those types of deals all the time. So
Absolutely.
you're welcome. Have a good day.
Absolutely.
I thought he was gonna ask her-
Everywhere I got to come to court.
No, I just told you. So you have to put it in your phone.
Have a good day.
You're welcome.
That was January 12th, 8:30.
Yes, sir. Do not drive.
He's gonna drive.
Oh, he's going to drive for sure. Without a doubt, he's going to drive. He can't help himself.
Honestly, though, when he said, "Are we on the record still?" How many of us thought he was going to ask her out for, or ask her to vote?
I did. Yeah. All right, I got another dummy in court.
Would have been funny if he did. Your Honor, could you pick me up that day?
It's happened. There was a guy who had a live stream with DeSanto and spent a majority, or had a court case with DeSanto, spent a majority of the court case hitting on her, while his dad was in the Zoom with him.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
It didn't help him much. And she kind of called him out for it, but it's just like, oh, this is embarrassing. I'm hitting on the judge with my dad in court.
Yeah, let Anthony up. Bring that butthead up. Bring him up.
What?
Anthony wants to come up.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get this rolling.
All right. So yes, Mr. Lackley is also going to work this out with the property.
Oh, buffering. Why am I buffering? See what happens when you suggest I bring up a criminal?
I know. Hey, PT, I'm good. Been tough. My daughter's been ill. Been tough. Everything's getting better, though. Thanks for asking.
Okay, I think I got it going.
73 cents.
Thank you. Mr. Lackley, can you unmute for me, please?
Yes.
All right, and raise your right hand.
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true and correct under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, sir, did you come to a consent agreement with the landlord's attorney?
Yes. I have just one question to ask before. You clicked over pretty fast. I just thought about it. It's on the 28th. Is there any way that I can have that on the 1st? Because he did express leniency in a few days, for a few more days if we needed to.
That is not a question for me.
For dispositionary warrant, instead of the 28th, would need the 1st because due to the government shutdown, some payments have reoccurred, but it won't be on track, according to the arrangement that was here. So it just needs that to go on with the other money that I already have that I haven't been able to pay due to the portal.
Right. So what I'll say is, just what I said before. But if we do the 28th at 11:59 p.m., that is a Friday night.
How much on the 28th is going to be wanted? Because she's not cooperative like that. So you said 8, but the paper says $2,198. So do I pay
Right.
that first?
Okay. No. Okay. So I'll reiterate again. You need to speak to the property to find out the exact number of what is owed and what they're willing to accept. This is just the judgment amount that would be through the 28th.
Okay.
This is not the number to pay to stay. That you have to talk to them about that, and it's 100% up to the property as to whether they accept any payment, really. So you want to talk to Lynn at the property about that.
Okay. If Lynn is not corresponding, just for on the record, what's your all's protocol for that? Could I call you and give you or could I notify you all through the courts or through the federal government or something like that?
We have a rude awakening guest.
What?
We have a rude
Oh,
guest
there he
arriving.
is. There he is.
How rude are we
There he
talking?
is. Holy moly.
As rude as ravishing Rick Rude.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that is quite rude, if I may say.
It is. It is.
I still maintain the greatest mustache in professional wrestling.
Okay. All right. Okay.
How are you, Anthony?
I'm doing okay. You know, quite a few people in around Sydney are still a little bit rattled after what happened on Sunday night our time. But
I bet.
It's for those who did hear, I think quite a lot of people have had a few people that they know who were at that event. It was quite a big event, and if you wanted more details of it, actually, I do recommend checking out the live broadcast from the night captain, who does a really good sort of coverage of everything that was going on.
Yes,
So
he has done yeoman's work on that.
Was a Hanukkah celebration or something?
Yes.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a Hanukkah celebration with the links. The guy said the links to ISIS.
Yeah, well, I can confirm what police have found so far is that the older of the two assailants, because there was confirmed it was father-son.
Yeah.
The father apparently had an ISIS flag draped across his car.
Wow. That's a lot of hate.
Are you still mad at me?
That's a lot of hate.
Mate,
So likely definite anti-Semitic.
Yeah, but I mean I think the thing that we would probably say with this is that it looks like, from what we've been able to pick up so far, it is very much, you'd almost call it a lone wolf attack, if you know what I mean.
Right, I know what you mean, but what I mean is he went after them specifically because it was a Jewish celebration.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
And they have confirmed that the firearms in question did belong to him. They were the registered firearms that he had. So,
and it was also found when they ID'd the son that they both had, they both fully satisfied the requirements for owning guns. So what a lot of people sort of misconstrue with gun laws in Australia, to civilians, automatic and semi-automatic weapons are banned outright. To own any sort of firearm that is then legal past that, you not only need to get a gun license, pass your background checks, but you also need to be a member of a shooters club.
Okay.
So that's one thing.
Y'all better not legislate crocodilians, because if you start doing that, I'm going to start throwing them.
Mate, all I'm concerned about is as long as they don't get rid of my wombat tanks. As long as they don't do that, I'll be okay.
And the emu army. As long as they don't get rid of the emu army.
Hey, don't get rid of them.
Yeah. The emu army has been in existence for nearly 100 years, and they're still unbeaten.
Although I was ceremonially discharged from the emu army.
You can't spell dishonorable without honorable.
Fucking koalas. They started it.
Let's get to this court case, shall we?
Yes.
Like that for a few days to move out of the property, just in case she doesn't want that, because it does say a different amount. I'm not trying to be irritable about it. I just have to make sure, because once you hang up, then I have to just deal with it.
Now, as this gets going, pay attention to this guy. He is D8 Latke. He's up in the upper left-hand corner, because he will not shut his mouth.
It could be worse. He could have joined the stream. What was it? The one that joined that joined the proceeding as, what was it? Buttfucker 3000 or something like that?
Yes. Judge Middleton.
The person, if she's gonna be here at all.
Right. She's the person you'd have to deal with. She is 100% in charge of whether money's accepted or not. She does not have to legally. It is up to the property at this point.
Yeah, once they evict him or start
the property manager or the property,
they cannot take money. Yep.
Yeah, it's a
What?
matter of the law. They cannot accept money for rent
Yep.
once they've started the eviction
Yeah,
process.
exactly. They cannot take his money anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
there is a way. They have to go to the court and say, we've worked out a payment arrangement. We've worked out
Right.
but they can't take it any other way. They have to go.
Right.
Well, they'd have to.
Court,
It goes into escrow or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes into escrow.
Yes. Yep.
You'd want to speak quick.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right. Are you all finished?
I believe so, Your Honor. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption in court.
All right, Mr. Lackley, did you come to a consent agreement with the landlord's attorney?
Yes.
Did you agree they would be entitled to a writ of possession on November 28th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. and that there would be a judgment against you in the amount of $3,813.73?
Prorated, right?
That's the judgment amount that was given to me. Is that what you agreed to?
I say that when the paper says something totally different.
I think that you all need to go back into the breakout room. This is too much.
Yeah. I need to talk to him a little bit more. You put more onto it.
Yes, that's fine.
It doesn't sound right. Like I've done.
Everybody go in the breakout room, please.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right. I've been in prison and all that, and it don't sound right for me. It's just for me to just agree.
I've been in prison. It doesn't sound right.
Yes, we trust your opinion. That doesn't sound right.
That bandana he's wearing doesn't
How
look
long did
right.
he not pay rent? Jesus, Mary.
I don't know, but the logic of this, it doesn't sound right because I've been in prison.
Yes, I know that.
I love
know that
D6
math.
over there. D6 is just like, come on, man, just shut up.
Yeah. Yep, he's shaking his head like, oh, let's just get this shit done.
Check out the look on D5 George. She knows this line stinks.
Like everyone in there, for the exception of the attorney and DA, are just like, could you just shut the fuck up so we can get this done? I got things to do.
And even the lawyer, look, the eyes on the lawyer, like, what are you even talking about?
D11 looks like a stern older parent or grandparent. Like, boy, just shut up and pay your fine.
Now, the thing I find interesting about this is the breakout room. Generally, courts don't stream the breakout room, so this is interesting.
On the 28th to a higher amount than what's on the paper, it sounds like a fuck off to me. You know what I mean?
Excuse me, sir. Please do not talk like that in court.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That is contemptuous behavior, Mr. Lackley.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You do not stop talking.
Yes, ma'am. I need a representative. I didn't take my medicine. I'm sorry.
Stop talking. Go into the breakout room.
Okay.
Now. Not another word until you go into the breakout room.
All right, Your Honor, we are back. And everything is still the same.
Okay.
Mr. Lackley, is that what you consented to, a writ on the November 28th and a judgment in the amount of $3,813.73?
Yes, ma'am. I just didn't understand.
We'll send you a copy of your order once it's been filed in the clerk's office. Thank you. You are excused from court. And Mr. Young, you are as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
And I will now call at this time case number GW 2025.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
What a dummy.
And then he comes back and it's exactly the same. All of that just to pay the exact same amount. Okay.
PR 180, State of Kansas for.
Well, I wonder, the judge should have said, is that what happened when you were in prison?
Yep.
This is William Robert Shaw Jr. Please announce appearances.
May it please the court, the state appears by Judge-elect County Attorney.
William McClendon for the defendant, William Shaw. And is that you, Mr. Shaw, at the courthouse?
Objection.
Okay.
Objection.
Judge, I have not had any contact with my client prior to today.
Sorry, Pope, I need to pause this for a moment.
My phone is off.
Sure.
I apologize.
I got a major complaint about this film right now.
Okay.
We're missing the greatest sex symbol in law history.
Jay Regier.
Yes.
I agree. I don't know where he is, but I'm not happy about it.
Let's be honest, whenever he shows up in Judge Webster's stream, every woman's panties get wet.
Yes. And comes off.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Can you take down my number and give me a call when you get a chance, and we can try to set up?
I do have your number because I actually lost my court papers and had to come up here and get them or get my court date, and they gave me your number. I just haven't had a phone to call you on.
Judge, perhaps we can set this for the same date and let Mr. McClendon and Mr. Shaw have a breakout room.
We could do that, or if Mr. McClendon's in the office and wants him over there, or I don't want to put you on the spot, Mr. McClendon, you may have other obligations.
Judge, I think if we could just set this for the 13th, and then if I could get a breakout room after this, and we'll review it then.
All right, so I will continue this at Mr. Shaw's request to January 13th at 3:30. And let me look at your bond if you have one.
I was OR'd out, Your Honor.
All right. All right, I will continue on the $5,000 OR bond you posted September 30th, 2025. As I told the lady before you, if you don't come to court, you could end up owing the state $5,000 and a warrant for your arrest. So make sure you don't forget your court date, since it's not until January 13th. All right. If you look, we're going to put you in a breakout room.
Go
ahead.
I'm sorry.
You go ahead.
Is there any way I could ask you guys about the PFA or no contact order? About that?
Well, what is that?
Is there any way we could see about that maybe getting dropped so I could go home and see my kids?
Judge, this is a domestic battery. One of the kids is one of the victims, and the domestic battery, Kayla, is the victim.
All right. Yes, Mr. Shaw, I know you and Kayla that you're with are very dependent upon each other, but I see so many cases.
I have talked to Crosswinds, and I'm getting into anger management there.
Well, let's see how that goes first, because these kids, what are there, about 5 of them that keep seeing this happen over and over again, and that's going to... You're going to have to do something different than what's been happening. You guys are going to have to stay apart for a while. I know that's tough. I know you have some medical issues. But once you get into Crosswinds anger management and you get some headway on that, maybe we can revisit this. But you and Kayla need to take a break for a while. I'm sorry, but that's just what it's going to have to be.
At least you said about it.
At the next hearing, January 13th, you can have a lot of anger management taken by then, and we'll see how things are going.
All right.
All right. We may go
Can I at least get visitation with them still? Like you told me I could?
Do you guys...
Okay. This was about to end. She was about to say, you have a good day. But no! He needs to step in with one more thing.
You told me I could see my 2 youngest ones, like with, oh my goodness. I can't even remember.
He was supposed to be having supervised, but only with.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember.
Well,
just with my 2
Drugs will
youngest.
do that to you.
Well, what stands out in my mind?
Now, Anthony.
Yes.
You have kids.
Yes.
I have kids. NCR does not. Do you think you would remember if you had supervised visits with your kids or not?
I think anyone in their right mind, if they forget the visitations they would have with their kids, if they're separated, but anyone who actually forgets them, you'd be asking questions immediately.
I'm not. Then it's not even if you have right? You have a supervised visitation.
Yeah.
I think that would stand out in your mind.
You don't forget this kind of stuff, honestly.
Oh my God.
To be fair, would you want another version of me running around?
No, I don't. But that's that's a decision entirely up to you, my friend.
Anthony, what's your response?
Jury's out.
Just be as crazy as me.
Let's see how well this guy continues. Because again, remember, he was out. She was saying she was gonna end the court hearing, and he had to speak up about this.
Mr. Shaw, is that you years back convinced me to let you and Kayla have a family supervised Thanksgiving, and she ended up pregnant with one of those young kids, those youngest two. So I'm really not giving you and Kayla supervised visits. So
I'll wear a chastity belt.
She can't have any more. Well, she's got about
no, she's been cut, tied, and burned.
Okay, and she's got about what, 4 or 5 now? 4?
No, she's got 4.
4. Yeah, the 4 little boys. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Although they're not as little as they used to be.
No.
Are you sure
Even
about
that baby's not much of a baby.
He's not in school anymore. He works.
What did you drop out of high school?
Yeah. He works for his papa.
I'm sorry to hear.
Yep, that's right. My boy done dropped out of school. I'm so proud. Going to work.
But he
Can't
dropped
take
out.
the bullying. The bullying at this school, they don't take care of it. They do not take care of the bullying.
Well, we let him go to transfer to another school, and he didn't want to stay at that school. He wanted to come back to this school. So, we've done everything we can to help your family, and you just seem to go against it. So.
Yeah, but it doesn't help with Kayla not having a license and.
No, I understand. There's lots of issues.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave the bond as it is for now, but you get some anger management, and we'll see what the anger management supervisor person says.
Then I will probably head to Crosswinds right now. Talk to them.
Mr. McClendon, what did we decide was going to be his next contact with you?
Judge, if I could just get a breakout with him right after, immediately after this, and then he's free to do that.
All right, okay. Mr. Shaw, is there an officer there to help you with that breakout room? You basically just click on the screen and it'll put you in a private room with your attorney.
Okay.
What's it going to say, Missy? Invitation to breakout room? Or?
Yes.
All right, so look for that and click on it and you've got it.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I can't. I have supervised visits. I don't remember that.
And then the circumstances to what happened during those so-called that supervised Thanksgiving.
I gave you supervised, Anthony. I gave you supervised Thanksgiving, and she came back pregnant.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The scariest thing was it was apparently supervised as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Like were they watching or what? Exactly, how did that work? That you ended up coming up pregnant? Okay.
Well,
so many questions.
There's so many questions then. It's like, were you part of the French royal family, in which case, okay, well, that's fine because we know that that's part of the tradition that they have.
Right.
For those wondering what I'm talking about there, it was tradition with the French royal family that consummation of the marriage was actually supervised.
That actually is a Christian tradition.
Yeah.
Right. That actually was back in the founding of the church. Right. That was the mother, the father, and the whole family would get together to make sure that the marriage was consummated correctly.
Yeah. So what's happening here? The Arizona justice system trying to
Kansas.
Yeah, sorry, Kansas. Apologies. Supervising a what?
Could very well could be. Yes, that is Kansas for you. Bad company. Gia did have to leave. She did get some need to make some calls, and so she needed to bag out early. So we wish her luck with all of that.
I don't. She drives an Audi. And she's Sicilian.
Well, we're at the end of our show. Thanks for coming up, Anthony. We enjoyed having you, as always.
Oh, thank you. Look, it turned out to be rather fortunate, I guess, as well, given Gia had to pop out. So at least we kept this beautiful repartee going.
Yes. NCR, any last words?
If you have to have court supervised visitations, make sure your supervisor's enjoying the night when he gets to watch you consummate the next offer him a drink, offer him a tea.
Make sure the candles are lit. There's some nice scented oil.
Be polite. Do you prefer Barry Manilow? Do you prefer Barry? Let's look the Vandross. I got the Marvin Gaye collection.
Now in Kansas, it would be some kind of romantic country. Let's not kid ourselves.
I got that Splitty box set. It is go.
No, do it properly. Put the vinyls on.
Yes.
Well, that's how they got in that situation in the first place.
Okay. Good night, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the show. We enjoyed having you.